Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Before I get started on Discovery, just a quick thing I wanted to add on, like a sort of addendum to the last post. I kind of felt bad. I'm not like trying to criticize everything that is Turkish. I'm actually with great people who I think practice Islam correctly and are, good believing people. I just mean the culture and sort of the government institution masjid area. But there are big scholars here, contrary to what a lot of people believe. What I've been told. Oh, you won't find scholars there. It's so secular. Actually, there's a big scholar. What's his name? Sheikh Muhammad Amin Siraj, who's called Amin Saraj Hoja Effendi here, and I'll be meeting him after Qurban Bayrama, which is Eid al-Adha, the big celebration. Although I don't know if I said, but I'm going to Samsun on the Black Sea, about 12 hours away, for that, and I'm going to spend a week there or so. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. Um, yeah, but there are big scholars there, and I just feel like there are different views in the spectrum of some. There's some people who say everything is innovation if you don't have a specific text that the Prophet did it, and so this is one end, and the other end, which I believe this culture again is more inclined towards, is the other end where you have these things which have just been regularized as in after every prayer you say this specific thing, this specific prayer, sorry, congestion, this specific prayer praising this person who was alive like 50 years ago, and I don't feel comfortable with such things. Yeah, so Discovery. Um, you know, I went out with a friend, doesn't speak, that good of English, and I didn't really know where we were going. In fact, I thought we were going to some sort of like rebel meeting, maybe, or some sort of illegal meeting. I didn't know, and I was just like, oh my god, I have no clue where I am, where I'm going, and I just got in the car and I just went along. I know it's dangerous, it's not a good idea, it's stupid, you could say, but I was just like, just go with the flow, and it turned out it was nothing like that at all. Very nice. It was a school, and it was just all these thoughts were going in my head. I was like, I don't even know where we're going. It was a school. They were so nice to me. The people were so nice. I met the Arabic professor there. I've been meeting so many people who know Arabic, even though I've been told again that there's not a lot of people who know Arabic here. No, there are a lot, and it's great. And they had this speech there, this lecture. It was amazing. This guy called Hussein Yamur, and he's supposed to be famous. He's a writer for this religious TV station here. This guy, mashallah, I mean, this is praise in Arabic. He's so educated. I understood the main idea just from the Arabic words and from the ayat, which are kind of like verses of the Quran he quoted, along with the ahadith, which are sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. He had memorized completely, he had his whole speech right there, and it was very good. I mean, I understood enough from it that I gained and benefited, and it made me rethink this upcoming holiday. And I mean, it was really cool. Unfortunately, he left, out of there with his son before, because he's a famous guy. He doesn't, I think, want people to, you know, run up to him afterwards. I did those off a few times. I was dead tired, and it was like 45 minutes of me understanding words here and there. So, do you blame me? I don't know. Um, I just a lot of times I don't know what's going on, but it's an adventure. It's a new experience. I admit I have to be careful, especially like let's say Taksim, right? And this is a post of random things. 2 days ago, you had a suicide bombing there, right across the Bosphorus on the European side. It's a very touristy area. It's called the heart of Istanbul, maybe the heart of the European side. It's very crowded, very I mean, so it's 32 people injured. I pray that they be healed. The person who carried it out, the man, he's obviously dead. It was on a police station around there or something or the other, and the Kurdish, some sort of treaty between the PKK, which is some sort of Kurdish rebel group. I don't know a lot about politics here, but it just, their ceasefire just expired. So I mean, it's dangerous in some spots. So you have to be aware. I'm glad I was sick and not able to go there yet. And I heard, anyways, there's bars on every corner. You know, clubs and stuff. It's not the type of place I'd want to go to, anyways. Um, and I was actually planning on living there before I got here because I heard it was, that's where the work is. It turns out it's nothing like that. So just letting you know, for you tourists coming here, you might want to go to Tuxedo, you might not. I don't know. I personally like to be with the common people and just, interact with it. Sorry, still sick. So, Turkish toilets, or Arab toilets, whatever you call them, it's basically, here's the ground, it goes down like a toilet seat, and then there's just a hole. I've been using that for the past, in a few hours, it'll be 2 weeks. Every time I haven't used another type of bathroom, and I'm actually used to it now, which is very weird. I didn't expect it to happen so quickly. They call the other one French toilets, the ones we're used to back in the States. Um, we eat together. I eat, sleep, study on the floor. It's great. We just sit on the floor, and every time you want to eat, you ask everyone in the house. It's very communal. It's very nice. We share everything. We share our food. Um, there's no mine and yours. Whole individualistic mentality. Um, I really like it. I really like it here. I really like the interaction between people. There's some interesting things. Yogurt is big during meals, and this is an old Turkic thing, from Turks coming through. There's tea at like almost every meal, and bread. It's not a meal if you don't have bread there. Basically, you gotta have eggs for breakfast. I mean, different interesting things I'm picking up when you sit at the table, which is we just put a mat on the floor. I forgot what it's called. Sufra. Arabic helps me with that. You cover your feet. It's very nice. It's very nice. What you call older people. So I'm slowly discovering, but I don't understand a lot of what's going on. Oftentimes I don't understand what most of my roommates tell me. They're all Turkish people. So we might be having a conversation and just a lot will go whoosh, especially when I'm tired or sick. I just can't focus. Very cool technology. So you get your bill, right? Your electric bill, your gas bill. You can go to an ATM, put the bill in there, and then pay cash and have it paid. Or you can just do a direct withdrawal from your account and pay it. That's cool. We don't even have that in the US, from my knowledge. It rains a lot here, apparently more than England. That's what I've heard. Except England is more spread out, so it's like always rainy. Here it's just 1 month of just. A couple weeks ago, actually 2 days before I got sick, maybe one of the reasons why, I just went outside for a walk. It was kind of drizzling. I was just soaked wet. I mean, it was just so much water. To come back home, I had to cross the street, and there was literally like this much water on the street. Like I couldn't, my whole shoe, until now it smells bad. I'm trying to figure out a solution of how to get to work and stuff with all the rain. Um, it smells bad, and just like to my ankle, it was just all water. It was like wading through a small pond, and I mean, it rained. It rained a lot. My friend told me that his house was affected. He had to like dry his carpet somehow. So apparently it rains more, but it's just during one period. So hopefully it'll finish soon, because I do not like rain. I can handle snow and all these other things, but I don't like rain. Another thing with the language, one guy came over, early to this, one gathering, and brought his kid along. Cute Turkish baby. Turkish babies, I just noticed they're really cute, anyways. And like I said, when you're trying to learn a language and you see this little kid who knows it better than you do, you're just like, that's so cool. So he was saying a lot of words that I know, big, small, fast, slow. What else was he saying? He was saying like taxi and bus and different words that I understood because of my basic limited vocabulary as he was playing with his toys. And then his dad's like, I'm gonna go get something. I'm gonna go get some, mineral water. Can you watch him? So I'm watching him. He's jumping around and he's speaking to me, and I was just like, I don't know what you're saying. I could tell him that. And he understood that, and then his dad came and I understood him saying, he's like, he speaks English, I don't speak English. And his dad spoke English, Arabic, and Turkish. Very cool. Again, another graduate from that university. So it was just very cool, just being with this little kid, and he's just jumping around, rearranging the pillows, and he's saying, I'm making a kubru, I think that's how you say it, kubri in Egyptian Arabic, which means a bridge. I think they took it from Turkish. I'm not sure of the etymology though. But he's building a bridge, and the taxi's going across, and he's like, call the taxi. It was very, very cute. But again, I barely understood a lot. And it was just fine. I was just laughing. I'm very comfortable not understanding. It's weird. But I think you have to be that way. Otherwise, you'll get very stressed out quite quickly. I haven't hit my depression phase yet. I'm still quite normal. But yeah, that's the end of my time. So, I'll talk to you later.